And that's why it was worded the way it was, and with the conceived by the Holy Spirit and the son of David. So he will know that this is the prophecy that y'all been waiting on, you know?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. And as we read through here, because there's very little mention about Joseph in the Gospels, and the basic mention of Joseph is around this birth, but we certainly see the attitude of Joseph with regard to God, with regard to the law, with regard to Mary, and it's a very humble, obedient to God, willing to do what God is requesting him to do here. And in one sense, we would expect nothing less of God to choose a family with this nature.
Yes.
And we shall return to that point in just a bit. So let's go on here in verse 21. And she, Mary, shall bring forth a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins. So verse 21 is a very powerful verse. This is the first time that the word or the name Jesus is used. So what is the importance, Katrina, of the name Jesus?
Well, Jesus means Yahweh saves, and that the Lord saves. And it was important for the angel to mention that because that meant that he was going to be that promising Messiah that was mentioned in all the prophecies. And that's what he was going to do, save the people.
Yes, yes. We're not going to turn there, but I would add 1 Timothy 2:15, where Paul, talking about childbirth, he says to Timothy, she shall be saved in childbearing. And that saved is a similar word to Jesus, Joshua in Hebrew. They knew that it is through birth that the women would be saved, but of course, salvation is also for all people. And as you pointed out, Katrina, this goes all the way back to Genesis, where it's even talking about her seed would crush the head of the serpent. And we could say specifically that her seed is this particular birth that is being prophesied there.
So, thinking about all we just said about Jesus and him being able to save, how can one person save billions of people, Sam?
Well, I think that takes us right back to the Son of God and the Son of Man. He was the Son of God. And as we saw, he's the Lord of the Sabbath. And if we understand what Lord is in the Old Testament, and this is a long study, but it needs to be said, the Lord is Jesus Christ. The Lord is singular. And so the Lord is actually the creator. And that's what John says, the creator of all things. John chapter 1, verses 1 through 3 there. And so Christ is the creator. He is the direct creator of man and woman in Genesis chapter 2. And the creator has always got more value than the created, because the creator can create, as it also says, sons of Abraham from stones. So that is why the one death has more value and can save all humans.
Uncover the mystery of Adam and Eve's nakedness. Unravel the ambiguous connection between the Hebrew term for naked and the serpent's subtlety. Join us for this free mini-course and gain a profound new perspective on biblical Hebrew. TheExplanation.com/naked